Hi, I'm Ebon.
And I'm William.
And welcome to another episode of the Thick and Thin Podcast.
Well, welcome back to another episode. We hope that you had a wonderful holiday season, whatever it is that you celebrate. Mm-hmm. We, like we said in our last episode, we took the month off because I was in Michigan while you stayed in California. Mm-hmm. That was weird.
Yeah. Don't, 0 out of 10 would not recommend again.
Yep. It was not our preferred tradition.
Well, I mean, that, but I mean, circumstances. It was just it was a month.
It was bad timing.
Yeah.
But we're still here.
Yep.
We're still in love, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got fat.
You got fat?
I got fat. Fatter. Good point.
I mean, most people put on a couple holiday pounds.
Yeah. A couple.
I mean, if I wasn't, stressed to my eyeballs, I probably would have too.
I don't know. I ate everything while I was home, and I did basically nothing. So
well, back to life, back to reality. We getting our walking back in.
Yeah.
We're getting back to sensible eating.
Walked through the rain today.
Yeah, that was a little crispity.
Yeah.
And it's funny that when we left, it's kind of like misty, but I was like, oh, this is doable. And then I had the thought, like, what if it starts raining when we're at our farthest point out and almost on cue?
Started to rain.
Yeah. So.
We almost had to run the whole way home.
Yeah, we made it before we were completely drenched anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I thought you were going to say something.
Sorry. No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What else? Oh, we went to Vegas.
Again.
Mm-hmm. And we saw The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. So,
I guess spoilers, but like, dude,
Is there a spoiler?
I don't know, but it was spoiled for us, basically. Or at least for me. I don't know how much you heard about it before we went.
All I knew about was the apples thing. Yeah, that's all I knew about.
Which was like very lackluster.
Well, there
was a few elements that were pretty half-assed.
They didn't drop it over the whole space. I just thought that was weird.
It wasn't launched. It was dropped.
Yeah. And because I knew it was coming, like what scene it was going to be in, I started looking at the ceiling and I saw the little, like the hole open. But I will say, for me, the coolest part was the tornado sequence.
Yeah, of course. As it should be.
They made it way bigger proportionally than in the movie, and made it closer. And then they had like leaves and fans and your seat
and
moving.
About twice as long.
Yes.
Yeah. The seat moving was the coolest part.
Yeah. That was the transition from sepia to the color that opened the door. She walks out of the house in Munchkin Land. That was a pretty awesome moment. And I do like that they expanded the background. Like the mountains.
For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part.
That was a nice addition.
At what point did you realize it was AI?
Oh, pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because to me, the AI enhanced the enhanced. It's the original footage, but it's AI enhanced because obviously a 80-year-old movie blown up is going to need some frames and pixels added. But I feel like it was more pronounced. The usage of it was more pronounced in the black and white scenes rather.
That's true.
So it was right off the gate, like especially when it was what's the opening scene? She's running and then she runs to Anna and is like, "Hey, Mr. Gulch, let me tell you what happened with Miss Gulch." And she hit Toto on the back of the Annie M's face. That was the first. I was like, "Ooh, what happened there?" It just looked kind of almost a little cartoony for me.
I think there was a point early on where, like, off to one of the sides, there was like a tire swing that was swaying.
Okay.
And I was like looking at it and I was like, why is that swaying like so perfectly?
I didn't even notice that.
I don't know. There was like a few things where I was like, that looks
out of place or
too
something.
like
or too perfect.
So in a I don't know how to put it. Yeah, I don't know how to put it. It's just too right.
Okay.
Whereas, like, I don't know, there should be some variation to it. I don't know. That sounds stupid.
It's fine.
But AI has a way of making things like overly perfect.
Yeah.
So,
that's fair. I also liked, especially in the interior scenes, that it added little details, like to the point where, like, in the Miss Gulch confrontation with Annie M and Uncle Henry inside their house, like, I'm like, I don't remember there being a home sweet home, and then there's a picture of a relative, and
you can see what high school Annie M went to.
Her
diplomas on the wall.
It was like, I don't know if it actually appeared. I probably should have paid attention to that when we rewatched the original, but I was like, is that really there? And this is blown up, and I don't know. It made me question, like, are all these details in there? I don't know. It's kind of cool though.
I feel like they were probably a little generous. I feel like they're supposed to be like poor.
I mean,
all their money was spent on her dress.
There weren't ostentatious decorations. It was just little homey quirks that I didn't know. I mean, that's specific to that scene, but then, like, I'm trying to think what other, the Dorothy and the Witch's Castle, hourglass moment. I just remember seeing, like, little potion bottles and stuff. Yeah, it's almost like, if this is the original movie frame, all this that they added over, like, outside of it, I was like, that's pretty impressive and seamless.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, and especially, like, there are times when characters come on screen in the original, and they have it so you can see them from the side before they come in, which is like, ooh, that's pretty impressive. So I don't know how much is, like, I don't know what they mean when it's like AI artist or like it's
probably like the people that add the peripherals of the frame and make it blend. I don't know.
Yeah, but how is it? What are they just sitting at Chat GPT all day and
I have no idea.
Like uploading like frames, and I'm just like,
I did notice specifically to Munchkin Land and in the final climactic scene with her guards and the melting and all that, the extras that are not in frame that they add, like, they use like two different faces and this, like, multiplied it, and it looked kind of weird. That's one thing I did notice.
It's like a video game.
Yeah.
Like a video game crowd where it's like someone going,
yeah.
And then two seats down, it's the same person.
Yes, especially with the in Munchkin Land, the ding dong, the witches, the guards, the peripheral outer guards. Yeah, I'm like, your face looks a little too modern.
You were looking at it closer than I was.
Oh, I was looking at everything. Yeah,
I was trying. It was a lot.
It is a lot.
The sphere itself is very cool. I said to you after we went, I think the true way to experience the sphere is to see
like a concert,
a live band. Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah,
especially something is going to have crazy visuals.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the way to go, because this was cool. But it's like, you probably could have done this just at like a theater.
Like an IMAX or something.
Yeah.
Which they've done, but yeah.
But,
not the adding frames.
Right, but I will say there were times, especially like having rewatched it because we rewatched the actual original at home a few days later. They like, I don't know, it would be like different perspectives at time. Did you notice that?
Talking about in the Sphere one?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the tornado scene after Dorothy's house gets picked up. In the original, we are largely watching what goes on outside from essentially we see Dorothy at the window looking out, like almost as if we're behind her looking at what. So you see the cow and the chickens and somebody rowing a boat, Annie M knitting and whatever. So with the Sphere, they almost made it like as if we're Dorothy and sticking our head out the window, like we don't see Dorothy's bedroom and like. It's like you're in the center of the cyclone, so you're seeing all this stuff swirling, and then at the end they kind of rotated it and put us back to the looking from behind Dorothy.
That or just like I don't know. There's certain scenes where they were like either a little bit closer to fill up more of the Sphere, or like further back to give more wider perspective.
That's fair.
It was interesting.
A word, if you're not afraid of spoilers and you've watched this far, a word of I don't want to say warning, but if you're a real Wizard of Oz fan, like that movie backwards and forwards, you will quickly realize that they trim lines, cut silences. They did cut out a whole song. You will notice that they edited,
They chopped and screwed it.
Chop stuff out to make like certain sequences longer. So like the cyclone.
Also, I think they cut more than they added though.
I think so too. Yeah.
So it's like, man, I understand that like you want to have multiple shows and you probably want to keep it relatively short. I also paid $150 per ticket for that fucking thing. Aww. So it's like, let me watch the whole goddamn movie.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Yeah, that is very weird. But
I mean,
whatever.
And it's not like, I mean, to someone who, maybe watched it a couple times as a kid, you probably won't even notice, but I know that movie backwards and forwards, and I was like, she's supposed to say this here, and then this, and then we get to here.
I mean, I noticed, not in the sense of like, wait, he's supposed to say XYZ, but in the sense of like, wait, that's not how this goes.
Yeah. This was supposed to be something more. You had a sense that something was missing.
Something was missing there. And when we started rewatching the original, it got to the point where I was like, I'm going to stop pointing out places that they cut stuff out. Because it was like regularly.
Yeah. Well, that's how I felt at the Sphere. Because I remember I mentioned it in the beginning. I was like, Annie, I'm supposed to have a speech here. Yeah, and then I kept noticing. I was like, well, I'm not going to just keep like, there's something missing. There's something missing. There's something. I wasn't going to keep doing that. But yeah.
Wow. It's funny that we had the same experience at different times.
Right.
The same movie. And
we realized that they full on like edited a sign out. With the "Who rang that bell" sequence.
Yes.
There isn't that whole dialogue does not occur. I mean, they ring the bell. Who rang that bell? But the whole "Can't you read?" and then he puts the bell out of order. That does not exist. And they edited out the actual sign that should be there when he doesn't put it out. I was like, hey, y'all doing too much. They could have kept that scene.
Yeah, you could have just kept the sign and had them knock. Or just kept the sign, had them read it right away, and then knock.
Yeah, or that, yeah.
Yeah. Cut out the part where he's like, can't you read? Anyway.
So.
Got to see him cry from his eyebrows, though.
Oh, I mean, I noticed that in the original.
Yeah. As long as they keep that in.
Yeah, and they kept...
But you pointed out they did get rid of one of the lines that's one of the better ones in the movie. Is like, who's her?
Oh, yeah.
Who's her?
The Surrender Dorothy thing. They add stuff to this message.
Oh, yeah. And we can't figure out why they did that.
So in the original, it's just Surrender Dorothy. And then...
Yeah, she's skywriting with her broom.
And then in the Sphere, it's Surrender Dorothy or die. And then it's like hyphen, like almost like signed WWW, like Wicked Witch of the West. And I was like, do we need her signature? Is there any doubt who this is? Do we need to have or die? Isn't that implied? She gives her a fucking hourglass later saying you got this many minutes to live.
I mean, it does make it sound like she's threatening the townspeople though.
In what way?
Like telling them, surrender her to me or I'll kill you.
Interesting. I mean, I guess the original still could be it could be also that ambiguous.
Yes, it could. You think it's surrender, comma, Dorothy?
It could be, okay, we're doing a Hamilton moment right now. In the middle of the radio, notice the comma in the middle of the phrase. Anyway, I guess a comma would imply she's talking to Dorothy. You surrender. The absence of a comma can mean all y'all send her out before I fuck shit up.
Right.
So, I mean.
She didn't put a comma.
No.
Are we to assume that the Wicked Witch of the West is grammatically correct in her writing?
I mean, look, based on the Wicked backstory, Elphaba's very studious.
That's a good point.
Remember, she was correcting Galinda all throughout the movie, so. Mm-hmm. But regardless.
So she was telling the people.
I mean,
to surrender her.
You want to take it literal, but honestly, whichever message, the desire is still the same.
Yeah.
But it was something else you had said. Oh, they cut out because after she starts writing it, and then the Cowardly Lion looks up and he's like, "Who's her? Who's her?"
Yeah.
They didn't say that in the thing.
Sad.
I know.
The Sphere itself, it's very interesting that they decide to do 8 shows a day or whatever the hell it is that they do, because where's everybody parking?
Yeah, how do they?
There's a lot of people in there. I mean, it wasn't even full.
Parking lot isn't that big either.
No, it wasn't. I mean, there's multiple parking lots for that venue, but the one we went to, it wasn't very big.
Yeah. Is it because we did the first showing? Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. It was weird. But I do suggest parking at the venue. Just buy parking there, unless I guess you're staying.
Yeah, elsewhere.
Or
walk somewhere else. Yeah,
get an Uber.
Lot A was nice and close.
Security was weird. That's okay. The inside, where like the elevators go up and like crisscross, I was like, that was like.
Those escalators
nauseating.
were long. Yeah. I was like.
Yeah, dude, it was kind of creepy, and like very like 1984-y.
Yeah, very futuristic-y.
Just heard them in, and then the elevator broke. Escalator.
The first one, yeah.
Elevator, whatever.
Yeah.
Escalator. Yeah.
I will say though, that venue, for it to be as big as it was and potentially seat as many people, the seats are actually reasonably comfortable. Like I didn't, my knees weren't touching the seat in front of me.
So many people. Yes, that's true. So many people getting off.
That was.
It was such a short show. Like you couldn't urge your kid to go piss.
Yeah, you all couldn't go pee before the show started.
God.
Oh, I was so irritated.
And then there was like at least 2 or 3 families that just could not find their seat, which is crazy because when we walked in, a guy was like, "What's your row? What's your seat? Okay, go down here, take a ride." It's like, how can you not?
I don't know. But by the like 6th or 7th passing person requiring that we get up, so I wanted to shove them and let them fall. Go plink 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 plink. I think even the last few times I was just like, come on, like shit, get your life together.
I mean, and it was mostly because kids.
Actually, only one person came from your side with the kid, and obviously they came and had to go back. There was one family that was in the wrong seat, and they passed and had some kids, but they didn't come back.
Right.
So, yeah.
I guess,
it was mostly adults.
A couple times. Yeah, I guess so.
So, fuck them. Hold your bladder together.
For real.
Or buy an in seat.
Yeah. It was cool that you could get drinks. Mm-hmm. I supported that.
Mm-hmm.
Did I? Oh, no, we split
Liquid Death.
Liquid Death. Because it was 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want alcohol this early.
But it's weird that it's like I thought about it because you're in Vegas and it's like it's one of the few places that's acceptable to drink at 10 in the morning.
I don't know. I can't. I don't want to do alcohol as the first thing on my stomach in the day.
Me neither, usually.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, but we had breakfast already a few hours before that, actually.
Still, I don't know.
So along with like the added visuals, they also had like you were saying, like the apples, and then they had like the fake leaves that were blown around during the cyclone scene. I think they were actually real leaves. No.
I saw a person in front of me pick up one and it crumbled like leaves.
Oh, really?
So I don't know.
Well, that's
unless it's just cool that they made the paper feel like it, but.
And then there was like the snow for the poppies, which that was cool. I liked that.
Yeah. And then
I could have done with some more enthusiasm on the apples, like we were saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you have to send your employees out to go launch them at people. Like
I wanted it. I thought it was going to be like a launching.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like
the trees are supposed to be
like
throwing them
a
at
t-shirt gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. If I was an employee, I would be volunteering for that job.
Too.
Like, just lighting these people up. Aim for kids. Bam!
Exactly.
Anyway.
Square in their forehead. Poof!
Yeah, exactly. That sounds fun.
Exactly.
I think there was so that was kind of disappointing. And I don't know. I think they could have done more wind. And it would have been cool if there was like, could have like blown the apples like around and then the wind too.
Apples
maybe like in the tornado.
After the cyclone.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You think there's not an apple in all of
all of Kansas? But we don't see them, so
true.
That would be weird to do. But yeah, I almost want it to be like you got to hold on your hat or something. Like
right.
Give me some gust up in here. Yeah.
It was like the strong air conditioning in your car.
Yeah, it was still cool.
And then the part where I was like, I don't need that is the flying monkey part. The fake flying monkeys they had.
Once I realized it wasn't actual people or they weren't moving, I was like,
yeah. It was like a flying monkey plastic cutout thing
or
on a drone.
I would have been fine with the type of monkeys that they use if they flew like over people's head, like you in this forest.
Way higher.
Yeah,
it should have been higher.
Or just, come out, because it just kind of stayed in the front. Like, come out in the audience, or, it's high enough so people can't grab it.
Yeah, like if you've been to a sporting event over the last 3 to 5 years, they always have like a float, like on a drone that's like carrying like a blimp or like whatever the mascot is. It's related to that. It was like that, but with a flying monkey, and they just kind of like floated down to the bottom. I was like,
or they could have made an arm, because they're coming from like a castle to the forest. They could have made them all like start at one end and just kind of swarming over, or coming from the screen and swarming over.
That's why I say some of it was half-assed. That's why, because of that in particular. But like the leaves was fun. You probably could have done more, if I'm being honest. Like if you're gonna call it an experience, you're gonna do more than just a few.
There were flower smells. Did you catch that?
You said that, and like
it smelled.
I didn't notice it.
It wasn't overpowering. They probably didn't want to send anybody to like allergy fit or sneezing fit, but yeah, it was faint. I could feel it.
You could feel it.
I mean, I could smell it. Sorry. Yeah.
And then they had like, I wouldn't call them exhibits. I don't know.
Like mini
memorabilias. I don't even know what to call them. Like a photo ops, basically.
Yeah.
But then they rush you out at the end.
Yeah.
You got to get out of here.
Because we got to hurt.
We got to do a show. Yeah.
So yeah.
Merch was pretty cool. Actually, there was quite a few stuffs.
Stuffs.
There were quite a few things that were pretty like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Jackets that were way too expensive.
I mean,
it was like your Beyonce sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Same price.
Probably the same maker for that, if we're being honest.
Maybe. So my thing is, don't go to Vegas for Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. But if you're looking for things
if you're
to
SoCal,
do,
you can drive and go make a day trip like we did. Yeah.
If you're within a reasonable driving distance, then whatever. But if you have to take a flight,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, I'm gonna go see Wizard of Oz at the Sphere, and that's my whole like thing, I think you're gonna be disappointed. Like,
I mean, maybe a little.
it was cool, but it was like,
I'm still glad I did. I still enjoyed it.
it was overhyped. I'll just I'll leave it at that. It was cool. I enjoyed it, but it was overhyped.
Okay, that's fair.
You don't think so? It's okay.
Aspects of it.
Yeah, it's okay to say.
I mean,
No, you got the thing as a gift, so.
no, I still had fun. I have no regrets.
I mean, I did too.
Yeah.
No, me neither. It was an experience. But I just wanted them to go harder.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
Should we do some topics?
Sure. You don't want to talk about your
My time at home?
your freezing temperatures.
It was cold. It was cold as hell, man. But there was, I don't know. It's amazing how quickly you readapt or just adapt, I guess, and like just learn to deal with it. Like I had one day where I was outside doing chores and stuff for my dad for a while, and I got a headache from being like out in the cold. I'm pretty sure, or dehydration. I don't know. But then like after that, I was fine.
Okay.
After I put on some pounds to insulate me.
Yeah.
You can probably see it in my face. If someone's watching last episode and then isn't like binging through and then what goes to this one, they're gonna be like, "What happened?"
Your beard is hard to shields what's flesh and what's beard. You don't have a stack of hot dogs in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Unlike your dog.
Don't talk about my dog like that. Bring him into this. He didn't do nothing.
He's just been eating.
It's just like his papa. It's just there's nothing to do out there.
I mean, in 13 degrees, yeah.
It's like you're inside. We had so much food because my Aunt Christine went and bought us a bunch of stuff before I got there.
Oh, okay.
And so it was like free food. And I don't know, we just like watch sports all day or whatever. Like I'm playing video games on my Steam Deck. Totally worth it, by the way. See my dilemma? What else are you going to do? You go grocery shopping? What am I supposed to go for a walk outside?
No, you can't exercise in that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
To do Apple Fitness.
I mean, you could do that.
In my basement.
Does he have a TV in the basement?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can always just use my iPad.
True. So, yeah.
We didn't make it to midnight on New Year's.
Nope.
Couldn't do it.
Nope.
We were a little inebriated.
Yep.
But that's neither here nor there.
When did we go to bed? Like 11:15.
11:15.
And I just
we were
remember
like,
even then, like on the couch, like.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was telling you, I was like, I mean, I can make it if you think you want to try to make it, but also, I don't really care anymore. You know, it's like, who gives a shit?
I mean, I think it matters. Staying up till midnight matters less the older you get. So, yeah, I get it.
My sleep was already messed up coming back from Michigan. Like, so just staying up late is just like...
Yeah.
Discombobulating.
You feel like you've readjusted yet?
No. That's why I'm waking up so early.
Oh, because this is day 8 of you being home?
Yeah. But like we've been like going to bed at weird times and like
true.
It's the goal this week is to be more regular.
Oh, well, I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
I know. It's going to help. Forget about it. Forget I said anything. Okay. So, I flew. So let's talk about another bad flight experience someone had. Is this real?
I mean, it looks real.
I have to question everything nowadays.
I mean, that's true. That's fair. I guess the comments usually will out it if it seems too good to be true. So, you want me to read and describe, or you want to do it?
I mean, this is kind of long.
I don't mind.
Go for it.
So, for the audio listeners, the picture shows a white woman in what appears to be first class because there's some leather seats. And oh no, maybe not. Maybe Spirit Airlines is just stacked like that. Anyway, she has one of them crab boil bags on her tray table, and she is going to town. And her neighbor across the aisle is obviously disgusted and thinks it stinks.
This is what made me think is AI. Is that guy? Like, this is too perfectly like.
But down to like the shells and the crap, the refuse.
The thing that makes me think it's not is that the flight attendant is a little blurry and facing away from the camera.
Yeah,
AI has a tendency to put everyone facing the camera.
Oh, that's fair. Well, and then I would assume that the guy whose arm we see in this blue shirt is the one trying to discreetly take the picture. Anyway, the caption says, I realized I'd made a terrible decision the moment I boarded that Spirit flight, said almost everybody that takes a Spirit flight. But nothing prepared me for the woman next to me unpacking a full Thanksgiving-sized seafood boil at 32,000 feet. She lowered her tray table, and suddenly the entire cabin smelled like the Atlantic Ocean in a bad mood. Lobster, shrimp, crab legs, corn, potatoes, enough seafood to cater the whole left side of the plane. And she went in like this was normal mid-air routine, cracking crab claws like we were dining at Red Lobster in the clouds. Butter dripping, shells flying, passengers holding their breath like it was a survival challenge. Flight attendants pretending they saw nothing because Spirit doesn't pay them enough to fight a woman armed with a lobster tail. Meanwhile, I was pinned to my seat trying to survive on recycled oxygen and regret. Spirit said, bring your own meal, and she took that as a personal challenge. Oh, the first comment says, yep, AI. Oopsie. But her fingers look normal.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's AI, but that was my first thought.
That's a big bag, though. Most seafood boil bags aren't quite that big.
Also, Thanksgiving size. Who has seafood boil for Thanksgiving?
I don't know. That's a lot of seafood.
Also, wouldn't it be like cold by the time you got to cruising altitude?
Yeah, exactly. And who lets you walk through security with that?
That's a good point. There's no way.
And I
don't know. Maybe she got it at one of the restaurants in the.
You think so?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's possible. Let's see some of the other comments. Did anybody elaborate? Oh, it's a whole lot of AI. The guy holding up tells it all. Oh, that's what she said. See, that's the thing. I would hope that nobody would do this, but then we've seen so many stories that people do far worse. So I just don't have faith in human decency anymore.
It's completely reasonable to think that someone heard this story from someone else and then used AI to recreate a photo and a story
fair.
for it.
That's fair. What would you do if you were the person sitting next to her? You'd probably be like, let me holler one of them crab legs. No.
Let me get some corn, man. Like, give me a ear of corn. I don't know, man. That's pretty absurd.
And yeah, that bag looks like it would smell. That was going to light that plane up.
Assuming it's a long flight, I'm probably going to make my displeasure known.
I mean, to her.
Man, honestly, like, if someone was eating, like, Chipotle next to me, in my head, I'd be like, this motherfucker.
But that'd be out of jealousy, not like smells bad.
I think it's crazy to bring a meal onto a plane. I've seen people do it, and I think it's great. Like,
I mean,
Chick-fil-A from the terminal, and
something
it's
in
like,
a little
dude,
bag. It's
just
like,
eat it before you get on.
I mean, what if you just barely got there in time? Again, something in a little bag, a full on. It takes up your whole tray table's worth of space. That's a bit much.
Yeah.
And then something super odoriferous like that, like like my own personal hell would be if, which thank goodness it qualifies, I think, under the 3-ounce rule. If I sat next to somebody and they pulled out a jar of peanut butter and just started eating it, and I'm this close to them in a plane for 5 hours.
Yeah, that would suck for you for sure.
Oh, I'd have to sabotage it. I'd have to sneeze or accidentally spit or spill in it so they couldn't eat it anymore.
Yeah. You know what I would do with this is I would be like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. Sorry. Just like every 15 minutes. Even short and like, I'm so sorry. I just have like this
just
bladder
tie
problem.
that bag up, girl.
I just have this bladder thing that I just
Then
can't.
she'd just be like, you want to trade me seats?
That would be fine. I would be fine with it. Because like being like stuck in the window with that's the only thing next to you, it sounds like a way worse thing.
No,
then you
to
can
me,
get in
the
the aisle.
proximity is
You can
the
get in the
worst
aisle
thing.
and you can lean over to somebody. You can be like, can you believe this bitch? But if you're in the window, you're on your own.
If I were him, I would lean in front of her and talk to guy holding his nose. Can you believe this bitch? Like,
also, she looks too normal for this to be AI, you know?
true, and she also doesn't exactly fit the profile of one that I would think would eat that much of a seafood boil, if I'm being honest. She seems like she eats boiled chicken and unseasoned things.
Wow.
I'm just saying, she looks like pepper is too spicy.
Maybe she had her first seafood boil.
And she can't get enough.
She's in, Baltimore or whatever.
Or Louisiana.
That's
she can get a big bag like that.
When I was in my layover in Baltimore, there was a seafood restaurant.
Oh, so maybe it's possible.
So it's possible. But I feel like they're like, this is for like a business meeting. You know?
This is for multiple people to eat off
Yeah,
of.
it's like, this is for like 6 to 7 people,
Yeah.
lady. She was like, I've never had food this good. I need to take it home with me, you know? Or
I hope it was a short flight.
maybe like the South somewhere.
Yeah, like a Louisiana or something.
Yeah, New Orleans.
New Orleans. Nolans.
No.
New Orleans.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
So you remember I don't remember how many episodes ago it was, but there was a time when we were talking about hobbies and I was saying how girls don't have hobbies.
I remember you saying
Remember
that,
this?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you were probably trying to argue with me.
I mean, I do disagree that women don't have hobbies.
It says, according to a study, the most popular female hobby is drinking coffee and doing nothing.
First question is, who did they poll? And what is their IQ? What is their IQ score?
That's not even. That's not a hobby.
Drinking a beverage while sitting is not a hobby. And how often do they do it that they classify it as a hobby?
That's what I'm saying. The girls don't do anything.
They polled some Forrest Gump girls. I need somebody with an IQ score of at least over 100.
They just want to be calm. I just need to
So they drink a
calm my
stimulant?
nerves. I just need
Not tea.
I just need to have a cup of hot coffee and just de-stress, you know?
Read this. I need more context.
A recent study suggests that one of the most common and enjoyed pastimes among women is simply drinking coffee and taking time to relax without doing anything in particular. Instead of productivity or constant activity, moments of calm and intentional rest appear to bring the most enjoyment. The finding highlights a broader shift toward valuing mental breaks and everyday rituals. Sometimes slowing down with a cup of coffee is not laziness, but a small form of self-care in an increasingly busy world.
Okay, so the latter half, yeah. 100% agree. I just wouldn't call this a hobby.
Yeah, that's not a hobby.
If you need to slow down and take a mental break and reset, yeah, that's not a hobby though.
The fact that you can
you can't get better at it.
The fact that you can ask someone, "Hey, what's your hobby?" and or like you can ask like a type of person, "Hey, what's like a hobby of yours?" The majority of them saying, "Oh, I just like to have coffee and do nothing." It's like,
the way I would, if somebody to my face told me that, the way my face would call them stupid without me having to utter a word, I couldn't even control that.
Yeah.
What?
This person, JJJL White, says, "For me, it's coffee and reading together, LOL, but it's okay." Yeah, I mean, if you're reading, that's a hobby. That's something you're doing.
Most people would describe that activity as reading being the hobby, not
right, for sure. Coffee. I'm sitting
drinking. Oh, what?
Yeah, this makes it sound like, oh no, I'm just sitting on my couch, no TV on, just drinking coffee, which is relaxing
for sure. Like I said, the
do that.
The latter half of it, even like when it says like instead of productivity and constant activity, moments of calm and intentional rest appear to bring the most enjoyment. I don't disagree with that. I just don't consider that activity a hobby. That's taking a break. That's taking a breath.
See, all these people agree. Mm-hmm.
I need polls to include more intelligent people.
So, what do you think girl hobbies are? Because when I Googled it, it gave me a very sexist AI answer.
I mean,
it was like, bitches be sewing.
But I mean, I would say
love to sew and make arts and crafts.
If anything,
make babies.
I would say sewing. People that enjoy sewing overwhelmingly more are women than men. Not to say that men don't also do it, but I would say if anything, that's a predominantly women hobby. Mm-hmm. But any other hobbies that I can name or that women that I know do are not gendered hobbies, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like gardening. I know men and women who both garden. Or, I don't know, something else. Geocaching or yard sailing. I don't know, like.
Geocaching.
Yeah, that's a thing I just learned about not too long ago, actually. It's almost like I think there are geocaching groups, and it's almost like treasure hunting-ish with like latitude, longitude coordinates, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. But I mean, you're not actually going to pick a thing. It's the fun and trying to figure out where the spot is, I guess, is the joy in it. I don't know.
Sounds awful.
I mean, if you like to just rummage around and if you just locate stuff,
go to somewhere that somebody else has already gone.
I feel like it's like Pokemon. What was that? Is it Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
I feel like it's Pokemon Go without the Pokemon.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, what other hobbies do you think of as gendered other than sewing?
I was gonna say bowling, but plenty of women bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. What's golf is more of a man activity.
More men than women, but some women do it. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of things that people do to like waste their time. Movies. Wait, not gender specific though.
Not gender specific though. Yeah.
Sports.
I mean, as a blanket category, I feel like it's equally both. But
that's fair.
Depending on what sport, it could wax more
than
one the other.
True.
So,
I don't know. What do people do? Video games, we know, is about a 50-50 split now.
Reading, playing a musical instrument. I don't know. Computer building, tinkering, programming, writing. hiking, cycling. I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit. You know?
Yeah.
Not me. Also, and I don't even know that this is part of the definition of a hobby, but I feel like a hobby involves a skill scale. Does that make sense?
Skill scale.
Like it's something that
Skill
you can
scale.
get better at. There's a craft
Interesting.
that's being honed, a skill that's being honed and
Oh,
improved.
really?
That's why.
You think so, huh?
Well, I don't know. Now I'm starting to rethink it, and maybe
I
not.
think generally speaking that's true, but like I don't think you like if I sometimes I play a game because I like playing the game. I don't necessarily want to
That's
get
fair.
better at it.
Fair. And people who like sports are going to sporting events. I mean, there's nothing to get better at in that situation, or watching movies, but I don't know. Something I don't know. Something
I
is,
think
I was
there's
thinking something. I was contemplating it when trying to figure out why do I not consider this a hobby? And I'm like, there's no skill there.
I think there is a skill in going to sporting events. Like if you go enough times, especially if you go to the same place, then you can be like, I know where to go to get XYZ.
Okay.
You know,
suppose.
oh, I've tried that pizza. It's not good over there. You got to go to this one over here. You know?
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a skill or you're just getting experience, but
Yeah,
what's the difference?
I don't know. How do you distinguish a hobby versus just an ordinary action that you have?
I should have thought about this.
Actually, what is the textbook definition of hobby, though?
I don't know. I guess an activity that you could say like drinking coffee is an activity.
It says a pursuit outside one's regular occupation engaged in especially for relaxation. I mean, I guess by that definition, this could be a hobby.
Especially, oh wow, okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty loose. I guess they don't even put no skill aspect in it. So, me eating 3 times a day and sleeping and drinking water, that's a hobby?
Technically, but it's a hobby that if
it's
you
not
don't do
recreation,
it,
I
you'll
guess.
die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're on team drinking coffee is not a hobby.
Yes.
How about that? do. Get out my back door.
What is happening? Oh.
I think I found my new church.
So the photo shows a black man wielding a Bible with the headline saying, "This pastor claims to heal people by farting on their faces using God's power." Oh my God. People are stunned by a pastor who claimed he could heal people by releasing divine power onto their faces, a scene that drew crowds who wanted to see it for themselves.
Let's go.
In 2019,
Tell me we have video of this.
No, in 2019 in South Africa, this pastor became widely discussed after recordings showed him performing unusual rituals that he said were spiritually charged. Followers described...
That's what I'm going to start saying about my farts. Like the really nasty ones, like that one was spiritually charged.
Gross. Followers described feeling sudden relief while others watched in disbelief as he insisted the power came directly from God.
It's like in Major Pain where he breaks their pinky to take their mind off something else. Like, oh, you worried about your finances? He's like, yeah, let me fart in your face. And they're like, oh, that's awful. I'm not worried about my finances anymore.
I'm gonna break out in a rash.
Yeah, I'm worried about getting pink eye, you nasty motherfucker.
The sessions gained national attention as reporters questioned how such claims spread so quickly and why so many were willing to take part. The debate grew through that year as communities argued over faith performance and the limits of religious authority. It leaves a reminder that extraordinary promises can travel far when hope meets spectacle, and there is more slides. I'm scared.
Let's go.
No.
Oh. Those are his farting pants, huh?
Is he? And he got his full weight on him? Like, that's not going to break that dude's neck?
See, now...
And with his knees up like that, that bone is just right up in his ear.
I also would have read that this... I thought this was AI.
These pester.
Dude, this is crazy, bro. Especially in these pants. At least do it in, like, vestments.
I mean, does that make it better? Well, vestments, they might not even have on pants under there.
Let him.
That's the one fewer layer. No, I need you to have a Michelin Man suit.
I would be more comfortable with them, like, hiding it. Where they, like, go, like, if he's doing that, but he's got, like, the robe on, and he's just, like, covering his head, and he just farts on him.
I need to see more pictures.
Smell it. Oh, same
it's
pair
always
of
have
pants.
pink pants.
Wow, that's a different day too. Those are his healing
farting
pants. Yeah, those are his farting pants. I need farting pants.
It's the whole weight on the head that's disturbing to me.
Do you think they just have to sit there and wait until he has to fart?
Oh, that's even worse.
Do you think so it's...
Like, could they have like a stool with a hole in it so his weight isn't on somebody's head? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you gotta have boo-boo odor pushed on you and have your cranium squashed.
He don't look heavy.
I don't care.
Look at him being like, whose head am I gonna fart on today?
I'm eating some beans and lentils and broccoli and cauliflower tonight.
A great tie though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny, dude.
I'm glad there's no video though, or worse, audio.
I wish there was.
Also, he has a wedding band on in that previous slide. Somebody married somebody that does this.
Folks, there's somebody out there for you. Just trust and believe that.
And this man is
his face up.
Yeah, that means
putting his nose in his butthole. He says,
same pants though.
He said it don't work if you don't smell it.
It's the divine bubble pants, booty bubble pants.
Farting on their faces using God's power. Hey,
how did that develop? Like, I need to know that vision board. How did that come about?
So one of his friends like injured their wrist or something, and they were all hanging out one day, and he like walked by and farted on him just as a joke, and then he was like, "Dude, my wrist feels better after you farted on it.
By your booty stripes, I am healed."
Yeah.
People be wilding. I can't.
But it's weird that it's specifically on their head.
Yeah, and also I question the people that are submitting to this. I mean, if he's making money and making, charlatan's going charlatan, but
yeah. Look at him. I'm going to fart on your head. I'm going to fart on your head. I'm going to fart on your head.
Their face looks so smug,
That looks like he just finished farting. He's like in the middle of a fart right there.
I mean,
look at him.
The way he's sitting, like with your knees up like that, like yo booty cheeks part a little bit, number one.
Yeah.
So like... especially this guy. The other ones were on the leg getting farted on the side, but so that means when your legs are up like that, you can probably feel the push and like the. Isn't this making your eyes water?
Dude, yeah, you can feel his like butt open up when he's going to fart.
Like if his butt cheeks are like right here, like when he can feel the like.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Like, when you're big spooning me and I hold in my farts and you can feel it.
But I can feel it. Like that. I can just feel your stomach clenching, not your...
You don't feel my booty clench?
No.
Oh, damn. I have to work on that.
Oh my gosh.
So gross.
Also, I just keep having more thoughts on this. I'm gonna need dude to have some disposable, like I need one of a kind pants. I don't want my face smashed up against the same fabric that a gazillion other people that have been farted and had their face smashed on. I'm gonna bring you a pair of pants.
Or like he does it like in the doctor's office where they just pull that piece of paper out.
Yeah. I
put
need
your face down.
Fresh, untouched layers if I'm stupid enough to do this.
It must be direct. Direct flatulence into the temple.
I will point out, notice how we ain't seen no women getting farted on. That's all I'm gonna say.
No women would do this.
Especially not a black one. No. I'm surprised he got black men to do it, but those are all dude heads up his butt crack.
Duty heads. That was a dad joke. You like that?
I did.
Yeah? I'm turning you on?
Not talking about duty.
Oh yeah, but the dad duty joke, duty dad joke, daddy joke. Anyway, that's that, I guess.
I feel like this is this the one I said that this is probably your version of heaven.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, hey, when you got the power, you got to use it, you know.
I got the power.
Yep. He's got to use it. It would be against God's will for him to not do good with this.
I would be looking less side-eyed at him if he sold his farts in a jar to people. Says this is healing powers.
Like snake oil?
Yeah, don't put your dookie air on people's face.
You're healing farts in a jar? That just became the next D&D item. Healing farts in a jar.
Oh my gosh. Actually, you know this new character I'm gonna make for D&D that I said I was gonna name Veneral.
Yeah.
If he has any magical powers, it's gonna be that.
It's gonna be farts.
It's head farts.
Head farts.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I'm here for it. Veneral the head farter. Veneral. We do not. That's a house bit. That's
yeah, for sure.
And it shall remain a house bit.
Yep.
Okay. Last thing before we go, Game of Thrones is getting a sequel series, supposedly. Mm-hmm. How official is official?
I mean, this particular Instagram page usually is, they don't post dumb stuff. They usually are spot on. They post reputable, confirmed things.
Okay. They do have, like this says, multiple spin-offs and sequels reportedly in the works.
Which has been for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to know, other than Arya and her westward travels, barely Sansa, who is left that we care about? I mean, I don't even care about Sansa, if I'm being honest. But Facts. I feel like she could, as Queen of the North, she could make drama. Mm-hmm. Bran as the king of the Seven Kingdoms, zero interest. He got on my nerves with his catatonic ass for the majority of the show anyway, so.
Damn. Cold-blooded.
The only character I'm interested in is Arya, essentially, and Jon Snow. I guess he could potentially still be in it, but...
True, yep. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not a showrunner.
Yep.
That would probably suck to have to live up to Game of Thrones.
I think they should just stick with the prequel lane.
Yeah, that's probably the best bet, but I think it's taking them too long to make the season, so they need another moneymaker.
I guess. Well, I mean, it's just like, if Game of Thrones had ended in a more satisfying way, we would have been excited for this, but just given the overwhelming disappointment of it, it's like Yeah,
and Bran has to be involved as the king, unless they put it way far in the future.
Can he be given adrenaline shots?
So he can walk around?
Yeah, no, just so he can not talk like this. So he
sees everything, dude. Give him a break. No respect for the paranormal.
No, I just want him to emote Just saying. Anything else?
Nope. I think we're good.
All right.
Yeah. All right. We're going to wrap this bad boy up. If you are listening to this as we are putting it out or shortly thereafter, on the 9th, this coming Friday, I will be in Redlands, California at the Redlands School of Improv for an 8 p.m. show. And then on the 10th, I'll be in Ontario, California at Strum Brewing for a 7-something show. I don't know. Check my Instagram at Willie_D20 for more information on that. And of course, give Ebon a follow.
At Eb_Nick.
Yep. All other stuff like costume ideas, topics, questions, clips, movie ideas, controversies. Send them to thickthinpod@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, and share. Is there anything else? Am I forgetting anything?
Nope.
You sure?
I thought of another topic, but I'll save that for
we'll do it
time.
next week.
Yeah.
All right. Any last words for the kids?
Nope. Let's hope that 2026, I think that's the first time I've uttered it, is better than 2025.
2026. Here we come, baby.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.